Good afternoon, everyone. It's Louise here from Eleanor Grace. I hope you all had a lovely Christmas or holiday break. I know sometimes it's busy and can be difficult for some, and but I hope in the meantime you did get a bit of time to rest up. Or if you didn't, hopefully that you'll have some of that soon for a bit of stitching. I just wanted to do a short video today. I've just got home today and Ella is sitting just there, just in front of me. So she's going to stick her paws and her nose into everything because she missed me when I was away. And I just wanted to show you quickly. This is one of the little snippet packs that I've put together to go along with the stitch along that we're going to be starting in January. And as many of you know, I do have a Etsy shop. So if you missed out on ordering a pack, I can't take any more orders for them now. But what I will be doing is uploading any extras, which will be very similar to these anyway, onto my Etsy shop. And I will put a link in the comments here, but you should also be able to get a link to it either from the Facebook group Slow Stitching by Hand with Eleanor Grace, or from my biography on here. You should be able to find my Etsy shop. It is just called Eleanor Grace UK, with capital E and G and capital UK, and it's all one word. So look out for those over the next week or so, because I will just be uploading them as I make them. And I wanted to give you a little announcement on the timeline and also some of the basics that you need to get together if you haven't already. So if you haven't ordered a pack, in the packs I am giving a range of sizes. I know we've been talking about the twinchies, which are 2-inch squares, and I will just show you my examples of those. So we've been talking about these quite a lot, but you know, these are quite small, and I know for some people it may be uncomfortable in terms of size because of eyesight or dexterity problems. So I'm also putting in the packs larger size pieces, and I would say if you've not ordered a pack and you're just going to use your stash, do make some other sizes as well, because we can make several of these variations when we work up to our snippet roll. So these are 3-inch squares that I've cut out. I've also done some 2.5s. That's the 2-inch, which is 5 centimeters. So 3 centimeters is, just get my, sorry, 3 inches is about 8 centimeters, just under 8 centimeters. I have also made one based on something that my mum had started. I'll move these out the way. And this one is 2 inches by 2.5, so it's not a perfect square, but again, it's just a nice thing. And I started to do a little bit of stitching while I was away, but I didn't get an awful lot of time. Ella's just going to come in and have a look at that now for me. Thank you, Ella. She's also sitting on my notes, which is really, really helpful. So you can do any variation. I've got a 3-inch one here. I think let's call them thrinchies if they're not already called that. So it is really just a good idea to get prepped with cutting out some squares or whatever shapes you're going to use. As I say, you don't have to use a square. You can use a rectangle if you want instead. But you want to be cutting out some that you will put together as well. So Mum and I have gone mad on the cutting out of squares ready for the pack. So I've probably got quite a lot left over if you need to add to your collection. So the time scale is for the next few weeks. Let me just get Ella's head out the way. So the 1st of January, what I'm going to do is come on and do a little Happy New Year video. It'll just be a short one because obviously I want to enjoy the bank holiday, and it will be just to introduce what we're going to be doing over the next month or so. The main video, the first main video, is going to be the 4th of January. That's, I believe that's a Saturday. And that will be the first stitch along video with the first prompts that we're going to have, and that's going to be based on the 4 that we have here. So the first prompt I will give that day. Here's Ella to help, as you can see. And then a couple of weeks or a week or so later, I'll give the next couple of prompts. And it will just be a bit of fun, really, for you to have a go and to try different techniques. All of these are using different techniques, albeit, you know, of very much of the same sort of variety. And it's just to get you started, really, and have a bit of fun with it. Those who've ordered the packs, you've either ordered with or without a canvas like this, which I have been having a bit of fun modelling the pieces onto. And I saw a bigger canvas the other day when I was in a shop in Bath when I was away, and I bought a bigger canvas to try as well. So that will be a bit fun. So as I say, the 4th of January will be the first stitch along video. The first will just be a Happy New Year, and looking forward to the next year of projects. And for those of you who are new to us, my plan for next year is to do 4 stitch alongs of 3 months, and I hope to do at least 1 or 2 lives during that 3 months. Some of those will be on Facebook group, and some of them will be on here, just to give everyone a chance, because there are some people who are not so into YouTube, and vice versa with Facebook as well. So I hope if I give enough notice, there'll be some of you able to join me on those. That would be really nice. And I hope to get a bit of respite from Ella coming in and helping with my videos, which would be good. But after that, we will have about every 2 weeks I'm going to do a video, although I might do some little catch-up ones in between, just to keep you going. And also, you know, it is lovely to hear your comments, and do like and subscribe, because it does really help me in producing a lot of this free content. And you know, I wouldn't be able to do it really without that. And just to say also, I know some people were hoping we were going to do more lives and do it more often. Just to explain for anyone who doesn't know my sort of backstory, I am a nurse as well, and I am still working pretty much full time. So I do as much as I can to make it interesting for you all, but I also do need a bit of downtime now and again. So I'm doing it in a 3-month sort of format, so it makes it a little bit easier for me, and so I can get a bit of rest time, because I do need that sometimes with the other job as well. And the last thing I really wanted to show you was just while I was doing a bit of stitching while I was away, I didn't get very far because I was enjoying myself too much, really, with all not having to cook and a few little glasses of wine. I did make a little start here. Just thought I'd show you what I've done here, but I will be going through all of this. So I just done a little chain stitch, and this was quite a difficult one because the 2 pieces didn't overlap at all, and so I decided to do like a zigzaggy chain stitch, and I absolutely love it. So that's that one, and this is my new favorite stitch, although you can't see it very well on the video because of the we're very, very overcast today, and it is getting dark now. And this is my new favourite stitch, which I have done separately on here, which is the sham hem herringbone stitch, which is a variation of a very old stitch that doesn't seem to be used very much, but it's absolutely beautiful. And I do hope you get a chance to have a look at some of the videos. If there's some stitches you're not familiar with, it'd be really great for you to get a head start by especially if you're a beginner, by getting some of the basic stitches like a chain stitch, and also you know, herringbone, French knots, things like that will be really, really helpful for this stitch along. And just to show you my colour scheme here, those of you that have seen me many times, I'm just going to get one more colour into this but I do love pink and green, and I know I've got some green here, but I've very much gone over towards the blue here, and this is a very, very dark teal, but I don't know how well that's going to come up in the with the colours here. I've got another colour to add to this as well, so I'm going to try and find something else, but as you can see, I'm trying to step out of my comfort zone a bit, and I think that's a really nice thing to do. So do bear that in mind. You know, if you are somebody who tends to use a particular stitch or a particular colour scheme, then, you know, do think about stepping outside of your comfort zone and trying something a little bit different. We've all got things in our stash that we may not use, and I've had a lot of fun picking out some fabrics that I like, but perhaps I haven't actually you know, I haven't used for a while, and I've always gone pink and green, which is my colour scheme at home. So yes, step outside of your comfort zone a little bit. I've definitely done that here. So I'll leave you with an image of my little pack here. Now this is one of 2 packs of completely neutrals, which is going off to people within the group who I think will know who they are. So I hope they enjoy this. And if you haven't ordered a pack, as I say, don't worry. Have a look at my my Etsy shop, and you know, I will have on there things over the next sort of a week to 10 days. I'm going to be putting a lot more stuff on there for you know, for you to use. And Ella, as you can see, is being a really immersed part of this 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 video here. So I hope for my next video I might get a bit of respite, but I think she's just missed me. So have a lovely few days, everyone, and I hope whatever you're doing, you get a bit of stitchy time and you get a bit of downtime. And sending my love to everyone from here in the southwest of England. And yeah, let me know where you are in the comments. It's really nice to know that there's somebody out there listening, and I love to know where everyone is. So take care of yourselves, and I'll catch up with you again in a few days. Bye.